Welcome to episode 11 of the UFC podcast. My guest today is UFC welterweight Nikolay Veretennikov. Nikolay, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey brother, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Doing well. You just sent me a text. You just finished up sparring. What was that like today?
That was very good, That was very good. I was spar with guys who do professional boxing, They very good.
Today was. Do you separate sparring into grappling days and striking days? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like twice a week I do spar, only boxing sparring, And twice a week I do MMA sparring, and also every day we do like a wrestling, jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
everything, you know.
Um. So are you currently in camp for your fight against Billy Goff coming up?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um. What does that what changes in your training when you actually enter into a camp versus out of camp training?
Yeah, like how explain? It's changed a lot, I'm start like a prepare for exactly for my opponent, and I'm I'm bring the like a special like a size guys like for my sparring partners, and so also I start pushing myself more. I'm training twice a day, like a 3 times a day. I'm I'm running more like everything, I start do everything more.
Yeah, train more, of course.
Training
Um,
more.
when you bring in specific guys to try to mimic the fighter, your opponent,
Mm-hmm.
um, do you watch film before those training sessions and tell him specific things to do, or how do you have somebody mimic your opponent?
You know what? Like I'm already knows like what he gonna do. So and then I'm like looking for the opponents. I mean, the sparring partners, the same same size, same how to say? No, no. What's like how to say same like a striking, same like wrestling.
Technique, yeah.
Yeah, same technique. Yeah. So I'm looking the guys, and then we have a lot of guys in Kings MMA, so they all help me a lot. Yeah. So
Yeah, like you said, you're at King's MMA with the big coach Rafael Cordero. What's that like training with Cordero?
you know what? It's very good. It's very good. I like him a lot. Yeah, all team, all our team, yeah, like him too. So, but mostly time I'm training with Benil Dariush, and yeah, on his gym. He have on his gym. So I'm training there, yeah, a lot. Like I think 5 times a week I'm there with a Benny.
With Benny. Did you
Yeah,
hear the unfortunate news today?
yeah. The news it was so bad. Yeah, I heard it. So yeah, I like I would like to go there right now to to watch the conference. So I'll be there. I'll be there. And then we will see what's going on there.
Yeah, such an unfortunate thing. I mean, that's a great fight. Renato Moicano, Benil Dariush. That's one of the best fights on the card. I thought it was going to be great for the fans, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. But yeah, it is what it is.
yeah. Were you part of his training camp just because you were kind of getting ready for a fight at the same time?
Yeah, like we help each other, a lot. And yeah, I'm always training with a Benny. We roll more, sparring a lot, and Benny helped me a lot too, in my camp. So um, now he will be like 100% uh, um, help me with my fight, because his fight is cancellation. So that's why he will be like in my camp right now.
Yeah. And will he be in your corner for your next fight too?
Uh, if it can, if he can, yeah. So it's hard to say because you know what he have like a big family. He have a lot of things to do, and then he have the gym, so he training there. He's like a coach, so it's hard to say, Like, I mean, I will talk to them like maybe a couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a lot just changed. He has to take time to figure out what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Hmm.
Um when you came to the United States, did you immediately join King's MMA or did you try other gyms first? What was that like?
No, my first like I came to America. It was 2015, and yeah, and then we came to the Texas, Houston, Texas. So there I meet with like coach, Cyborg,
Okay.
Cyborg, Evangelista Cyborg. So, and then he invited me to the sparring. He said like, "Hey, brother, you're supposed to like come to the sparring. It will be open mat. Yeah, like just come." Pay for the sparring like a $10. I believe it will be. It was like $10. Yeah. So I did spar like the next day, and then he said, "Bro, I would like to work with you. So yeah, can you training with us?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah, that's good. I'm looking for the good gym, good like a team." So and I was training there like 3 years. I was representing Cyborg team, and then like our coach like had like some problems in his country, and then he left to Brasilia. So that's why like I decided to move to California because like yeah, there it's no more team and it's hard to find somebody to the sparring to prepare for the fight. It's hard time.
There are a lot of fighters in California. It's easy to
Yeah,
have sparring partners there.
and my coach Cyborg says like the same. He said like, "Hey, Nikolay, you have to go to the California, Huntington Beach, and training with Rafael Calderi. Yeah, try to there." And then I said, "Yeah, why not?"
How long were you in America before you had the first sparring, before they invited you to that?
Maybe a couple months only. Yeah. But I spar by the boxing like I believe next day when I came next day. Somebody invite me and said like, "Hey, bro, you wanna spar?" I say, "Yeah, why not?"
Did you
Nice.
come did you come to do boxing or MMA specifically?
I'm from like my background. It's combat samba. You know, uh, I like I like boxing. I like Muay Thai. I like kickboxing. I like samba. I like hand of hand combat. But like my originally my like a background, it's yeah, it's combat samba. But I love all of it.
Did you compete back in Kazakhstan in combat sambo? Was there like
Yeah, I
national
compete.
competition or what was that competition like?
Yeah, I compete like hand of hand combat. Yeah, and a lot. I I fought there like maybe I don't know a lot of fights. Yeah, I have there. So and combat samba. Yeah, I compete like a national championship. Like, yeah, a lot of yeah competition too.
Yeah. So here in America, most of what we have for kids is just wrestling.
Hmm.
Were you able to do sambo as you grew up as well?
No, it's not the same like in America. There it's like there is if you want to go to training they works like that, and then if your parents can't to pay for your like training section, so that's why like like everyone wants to be champions there in Kazakhstan, because it's hard to like it's not easy like in America, in America it's easy if you like how I say they just give you the opportunity for the wrestling like whatever you want like a basketball like a baseball everything. But in Kazakhstan, it's very hard. You have to pay for everything,
Yeah.
For
There's no way to do it in school or anything like that.
No, no, no excuse, you know.
Yep. Um, growing up, were you able to see what Triple G was doing? Were there combat sports stars that you could look up to?
You know what? Before 2010, I didn't know about Triple G nothing, you know. And then when he got the belt in 2010, everyone's like start talking about him, you know, like, hey, that's the Gennady, that's the Triple G. Like, I don't know who is this guy, you know. Like,
Yeah.
and then I used to work at the restaurant, the Bar Hut, and then he's after his winning, he's came to the Bar Hut, you know. So, and then I met him there, you know. Everyone like take the picture with him, like, yeah. So in 2010 I met him, and 2012 he been on my fight, my like first professional fight.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he said, bro, you're supposed to go to America and yeah, try to there. Yeah, and maybe that's why I'm here, you know, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really important to have those stars from your country so that kids can see what they could do if they do go to America, if they do, try. Um, one person I think like Shavkat Rakhmonov, if he becomes champion, what could that do for Kazakhstan?
You know what, like it's will be um, I think for Kazakhstan it's very important to have some champion in UFC, you know, because like and then like especially like Shavkat, you know, he's very talented and like a humble, and he's represented the our country like on like a, how to say,
He's a
the
good
world.
representative. He's
Yeah, the
he's who
good.
you want. Yes. Um, have you had an opportunity to meet him? Have you trained with him or at all?
Yeah, I used to. I know him. Yeah, like yeah, personally. Yeah. So you know what, 2012 first competition in like MMA, like it's amateur competition. I fought him like yeah, I fought him. It was my third fight. So first first two fights I'm win, and third fight I'm lost to him by like a triangle choke. So we fought like a 3 rounds. We So and then in the like in the third round, like of the end, he got me by triangle choke, you know. So
And was before you moved to America? This was back in Kazakhstan?
that was like, yeah, 2012, first tournament in Kazakhstan.
Could you could you see his potential even then, even, 13 years ago?
I don't know. I didn't think about him, you know, on this time because like I was young. I was like angry too. And, like let me say the truth, you know, about my like how to say, my preparation for this like tournament. You know, I didn't training this time. I wasn't training. I was like how to say, I was busy. I was working like so week 1 week before the tournament. They called me, hey, do you want to compete on this tournament? I said like, yes, of course, why not, you know. And then I accept the tournament because I'm never say no, you know, for nobody.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't
How
get.
how long did it take until you learned how to train like a professional, until you took it really serious?
When I came to America, yeah, yeah, I'm changed my mind. I changed my game. I changed everything. So I start to be like a real professional. You know, I start to um, training like a professional, cut the weight like a professional, like everything, you know.
Yeah. Was Cyborg really important in teaching you those
Yeah,
routines, how to do that?
yeah, that was very important. Yeah, his support was huge for me, you know. It was huge because for me, he's like how it's called. He's like my real brother, you know.
Yeah.
He's very good for me, and then he likes me so much, and he helped me too, you know, every day he pushed me. He tried to if even if I'm like even if I'm sick or I'm tired or like after the job, you know, he said like, "Hey, bro, it's not an excuse. Like, go to the training." Sometimes he came to our apartment and then pick me up to the gym, you know, and then say, "Hey, bro, no excuse. You just tired, yeah. No, 5 rounds. Let's go." Yeah, so
Um, how long in your career did you work while you fought?
I'm still working, you know. I'm still yeah, every day I'm still working. So it's not easy, you know. Like everyone, they think like it's easy to do like some MMA stuff or be professional. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same like you think. You know, you think it's easy. You can smash somebody or you can win the fights. But if you um, get like a more fights, more professional, you like I'm already signed contract with UFC, but I'm still working. You know, like it's no, you know, it's like it's not enough the money for me and
Yeah.
pay. You know, that's why like I need to work, and I don't have yet like a sponsorship, like a regular sponsorship, yet, like every day. So that's why I have to work.
Yeah.
It's
What do you do for work?
I do everything. You know, I do a moving company. Do you know the moving? So I'm working on moving. I'm working like a Uber driver. I do like a delivery, construction, like everything. You know,
Yeah.
where I have a job. Yeah, so I go there.
I see a lot of fighters, they teach classes to try to make money on the outside. Would you ever want to be a teacher or a coach?
You know what? Like I don't like to teach somebody. You know, that's that's one things what I can say about myself. You know, like I don't like to teach someone. So that's why maybe I'm not trying to do this
Yeah.
because it's like let me explain. Yeah, it's if you like all day in the gym, you tire you tire on the gym. Yeah, so because you training somebody, you teaching somebody, like you training again. Oh, bro, it's too much. It's too much.
That makes sense. You want to
Yeah,
separate the gym from
yeah. I would like to relax. Like after the gym, I need to be like a how to say be out of the.
yeah. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. Um yeah, that's insane. When was your last trip back to Kazakhstan? Have you visited since you came back?
No, I didn't been there like yeah 10 years already. 10 years. Yeah,
And do you still have all of your family back in Kazakhstan?
all my family lives there. Yeah.
What's that like? Can you video call with them at least? How do you get a
Yeah. I'm talking to them like every day. Yeah, to my family. I'm talking to my family every day.
yeah.
Yeah, we WhatsApp, like what's the name? The FaceTime.
Mhm.
It's easy. It's not like it's used to. You know, you remember this time like nobody can call to nobody. It wasn't like that. Yeah. So now it's easy.
Yeah. It's still not the same as in person though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Um, were
Same.
they were they supportive of you coming to America? Did they want you to come here to fight?
They don't know like about my plan. You know, didn't know about this. So you know what? I'm from small village. I'm from like the small city. They call Sarajevo. And when I was like a 16 years old, I moved to capital city in Kazakhstan, so to Astana. And then 2015, I decided we with my wife decided to move to America. You know, and yeah, we just got the visa for how much for how long? It's like maybe for 2 months. We got the visa and moved. You know, straight.
Wow. That's a big decision, a big jump.
Yeah, we didn't care. Like we didn't think a lot. You know about this. We just got the visa and moved to America, and that's it.
Yeah. The village that you say you grew up in, how many people lived there?
And right now, it's hard to say. Maybe like 12,000, like a 15,000. Like not so big, you know. Not
Yeah.
so big.
See, uh, that's similar to me. I live somewhere there's 3,000. So I'm in the mountains in Montana. So I understand the small town.
Yeah, Montana is beautiful. Yeah, I like Montana.
Have you visited Montana before?
Yeah, like yeah, I've been there. Like not how to say. I wasn't see anything like a beautiful places, but I went there. Like how to say, I'm drive
On drive, yeah.
on drive. Yeah, so
Did you see any mountains or
yeah, I saw everything. Yeah, for
good?
sure. I would like to go for the Yellowstone. You know.
Yeah. You see all the geysers, the water coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's beautiful.
Um Back to Kazakhstan. I saw a video of guys wrestling on horses. Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's like the little horse, right?
Yes, and they're,
Little,
they're riding and they
yeah, baby horse. It's originally we're not doing this. You know,
okay.
it's not like everyone think like in Kazakhstan everyone wrestling with a horse. No, no, it's not true. You know, it's only one video. You know, the one guy in the village. You know, he he did the like stupid thing. You know, like I think you know.
Yeah. I also saw that guys can hunt with eagles. Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, they hunt with the eagles. Yeah,
Did you know
yeah, that's true.
anybody did you know anybody that did that, or was that still not really something you did?
I didn't like. I'm never hunting for no one, you know. And then be honest with you, like I don't like to kill the animals, you know. So I don't like hunting. It's like I don't know why. I don't want to kill no one. So, but I know the people who do these things like every maybe months, you know. And
Yeah.
they like
It is weird. In Montana, hunting is popular. A lot of people hunt.
crazy. I'm not understand like what they feel, you know.
Yeah.
People when they kill somebody. I mean, even if it's animal, you know, it doesn't matter, you know.
Yes, it's a life. It's weird.
It's weird, yeah. You're
Um,
right.
do you do you still eat meat? Are you
Yeah, yeah. I love eat meat. You know, I'm meat everything. I'm eat everything. So like, I just don't want to kill
yeah.
the animal. That's the problem, you know. Like I don't like the kill. So, but I love eat meat. I love steaks. I love like a lamb, like a lot of meat. Yeah,
It's the best. I don't understand people that can't eat meat.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Me either. Me either. So.
Um, what are some popular foods of Kazakhstan that you miss that you can't get in America?
Oh, I miss like horse meat. So we eat a lot of horse meat in Kazakhstan. I love. We have like a national like food in Kazakhstan. They call beshparmak. Bro, it's beautiful. It's delicious. I can't explain how it's like how it's good. So I miss about the beshparmak. I miss about like a love, like original, like then it's not national, but in Kazakhstan we cook a lot of like similar like a food in a it's like a Middle Asia. It is called like a Middle Asia, right? So we cook like a similar like a lot of countries neighbors they cook the same. Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, like Tajikistan. Yeah, pilaf. They call pilaf. We are called plov. Yeah, that's very good. So, and I'm of course I miss like uh, um about like horse meat. They call kazi harta. That's the delicious. Yeah.
How do they cook the horse meat? Is it served like a steak or how is that cooked?
Um, it's like same like a beef. Very similar.
It's
Yes,
it sounds really good. I've always wanted to try horse meat. I hear that it's good.
bro, you have to go to the Kazakhstan, bro. Visit the Kazakhstan.
It's one of my goals of this podcast. I want to do it as a travel show. So I want to go to different countries, participate in some of their local martial arts, and eat their food and have it all filmed and just show culture through fighting because I think every country has their own fighting style that
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
and
That's
food is incredible too.
yeah, that's beautiful idea. I think it's you first one who wants to do this. I never heard about like same style like you.
Yep, it takes a lot of money. So that's
No,
the long-term goal, but you have to start somewhere.
yeah, you're right, you're right. But yeah, maybe to like visit to Kazakhstan first. It's not like so expensive, to go there. It's not like if you go to, for example, Miami or like a New York. It's a little different price, but yeah, it's far away.
Yes, the hotels are cheaper, but the plane ride is much more expensive.
Um, if you like buy the tickets before, maybe 6 months before the flight, it will be like a cheaper,
Mm.
much cheaper.
Yeah. Um Back to the food. I'm a foodie. Are there any desserts or any like sweets that are special over there?
You know what? Like we have a lot of special things there. It's like completely different, like a sweets, like in America. It's like very different. And then of course I like more our sweets in Kazakhstan, like what they cook. It's bro, it's delicious. It's can't to how I say I can't to explain like how it's good. In America, it's the the sweetest. It's too sweet, and then it's like
It's
it's
fake.
the
I don't like it.
yeah, it's everywhere the same. All the stores, all the like coffee shops, the sweets the same. That's why like in Kazakhstan we have a lot of options. A lot of options. They cook everything.
Yeah. Do the majority of people speak Kazakh in Kazakhstan?
Yeah, like maybe no, like 70% speak Kazakh language and 30% speak like a Russian. I mean, all I believe all Kazakh people speaks Russian too, because in Kazakhstan we have two official languages. It's Russian and Kazakh language. Kazakh is like a first language and Russian is second one. So
So did you learn both growing up? Both
like
Kazakh and Russian.
yeah, I'm my my first language, of course, is Russian. I'm all my life I'm speak on Russian, right? But yeah, when I was living in my small town, yeah, I'm learning the Kazakh language too. I like this language. I'm speak
And
on this.
when did you start learning English?
When I came to here to America, 2015. Yeah,
Uh,
so
how hard was that living here and not really speaking the language yet?
I'm still learning. I'm my English is still not like a good. Not like a perfect. I try to uh, how to say I try to learning every day something new. Yeah, but it wasn't hard. It's just a time, and then how it's called, and then I've never been at the school, to learning some English. I'm learning in the gym, in like in the street. I'm working at the bodyguard, so I'm speak there, and then that's why I'm like speak a little bit yeah, this language.
Did you watch TV or how did you start learning? Just in the gym? What was that like?
Oh, yeah, I was start at the gym first, and my second practice was in the work. I was um, working on the one restaurant. It's called Europe. So I was there like a what's what he's called it. It's doorman.
Yeah.
I check the IDs, everything. Like so, and I start practice there too, and then I work with guys who work in construction. They're English too. Everywhere is English, so that was good, like experience.
Yeah. Are there anybody in the gym that speak Russian that you can speak Russian with, or what's that?
It's used to like nobody speak Russian there, but right now we have like let me see, couple of guys, yeah. So couple of guys from Georgia. Giga Chikadze speaks Russian, and Irakli Kuchuhidze, he speak Russian. So who else? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the couple guys of yeah from Georgia, they speak Russian. Yeah.
Do you like to be able to speak Russian with them? Is that a relief?
Like I can speak English and I can speak Russian, and then they too, they can speak like a Russian and English, and it doesn't matter like what language we speak
Yeah.
like each other. We understand each other like without language, like at the gym, that's the rules. When you came to the gym, you don't need to speak someone. If you like feel it's your gym, if you feel it's your family, like your team, you don't need to like speak on special language.
You can not speak at all. You can sit in silence and still feel nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, I want to talk a little bit about your upcoming fight.
Okay.
What do you think Billy Goff's biggest strength is?
He like I don't know. He's a tough guy. Like what I can to say. He's a tough guy. In UFC, it's everyone is tough. You can't to be like a nothing if you fight in UFC already, right? So he's a tough. He's a have a good cardio. Like what I saw about him, he's like he have a good pressing. He always goes forward. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Maybe yeah.
No, I agree. The pressure, what from the
Pressure.
time it starts, he is just in your face. Always go, go, go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that style of fight? Do you like having somebody that's gonna really push the pace?
You know what? Like, I don't care. I don't care really. I, I'm I will be fight with everyone. It doesn't matter who. Like what kind style do you have? Like what kind pressure do you have? It doesn't matter for me. I'm gonna fight and that's it.
Yeah, you're gonna prepare for that style, and whatever happens, happens.
For sure, yeah, for sure. I'm prepared for like every opponent. I prepare like a how it's called. It's individual, right?
Yes, individual.
Individual, yeah. So of course we how this called. Of course we're working on special things to this fight. Yeah,
Um, it- yeah, every fight there's gonna be some things that's gonna be special.
yeah. Every fight it's different. Every fight, every opponent is different. For example, for opponent before I fought, I prepare like a different, because he's a little different guy, different style. So I did different job. Now I do different job. It's it depends of opponent.
Yeah. When you lost your contender series fight, did you see a path back to the UFC? Did Sean Shelby say, "Hey, your fight versus Michael Morales was a great fight. Like we're gonna call you back at some point."
You know what? They said like your name in like a wait list already. Just be patient and wait your chance. But I wasn't like give up. I wasn't like, oh, I lost the fight and that's it. I'm gonna stop the career. I'm never think about this, and I'm never think about stop. So I was I was sure I'm gonna be in UFC, and then yeah, I wasn't like a how they say I wasn't care about my loss. And then it's hard to say I'm lost the fight. If you watch the fight, right? It's hard to say like I lost, but
It's
yeah, but judge said like it's unanimous decision. It's no way, unanimous decision. This decision, it's bullshit. It's I don't know.
yeah, very close fight.
Very close fight, yeah. So
Unfortunately, we're not the three guys that opinions matter. I would like to see that change. I don't think three guys are enough, but unfortunately, that's the rules that we have now.
mm,
Um, did you think that you would have to fight on Contender Series again, or did you think you'd go straight to UFC?
I was think to go straight to UFC. I wasn't thinking about contender again. And then the contender was already like a full. That's why my manager says like, "Hey, bro, be patient. We will go to UFC straight." So and I was waiting like a year, 1 year, one and a half year. So and after my contender series fight, manager asked me, "Hey, bro, do you wanna like sign contract with UFL for the 4 fights for the Grand Prix?" I said, like, why not? Yeah, I'm training. I'm like ready for everyone. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. And then I win straight the 3 fights. So and then I get contract with UFC. But it was short notice, and like I be honest with you, like I was working, and then at the morning when I wake up, I got the contract on my email. So and then I like, wow, I'm signed the contract like right away. I didn't think too much. Like who is my opponent, like what I gonna do. I'm ready or I'm not ready. It's short notice. It's not or it's not short notice. Like whatever. I'm just signed the contract and get the fight.
How many days notice was it?
10 days. 10 days before the fight. All 10 days.
And again, this one not unanimous, split decision, but even closer, man.
Very close, yeah. But I don't think I lost this fight. That this one is 100%.
Yeah.
I win the second 2 rounds. I mean, third and second round I win. That's 100%. But this guy, he's like young prospect. He have like a 8-0, and all the fights he finished by the knockout. So of course they give it to him, by split decision. It's bullshit.
um, how many weeks have you had to prepare for this upcoming fight?
3 months,
Yeah,
full camp.
full count.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see the real Nikolay Veretennikov this new fight.
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear. I have a few fan questions that I want to ask you, and then we'll wrap this up.
Okay.
Um, JTB06 asks, can you be distracted while you're in a fight?
What I mean,
Um, during a fight, can you be attention taken away, distracted somehow?
I don't think so. Like when I'm in the cage, I'm like a straight in the fight.
Do you hear your corner or hear the crowd at all?
You know what? I hear everyone. I hear my corners, and then I hear the people who sit in the
The arena?
in arena. Yeah. So I hear everyone, but they not like как сказать, что не отвлекает меня. Not destructive me.
Is it hard to keep that focus, or when you're in a fight, it's easy?
When you're in a fight, it's easy. Maybe for someone it's hard, but for me it's not. If I'm in fight, I'm fight. That's it.
Makes total sense. Um, Noah asks, what's the hardest that you've ever been hit?
The hard punch.
Hard punch, hard kick.
I don't know. It's hard to say. It wasn't like very hard. I remember my very hard fight. This was what's 2021 or 2022 in LFA. With a guy. He was hot like record 8-1, and he's a boxing guy. So that was really hard fight for me because I was sick before the fight. And then we take the risk to take this fight.
What
So,
about
uh-huh.
what about in sparring? Who hits the hardest?
In sparring, I can say Giga Chikadze, he hit like a very hard with his legs. Wow, his legs, it's amazing. Benil, Benil hits so hard too. And then he's have a heavy hands, he's have a heavy legs. It's boom, it's very hard. So also I have like I talking about Irakli early. Yeah, Irakli, he's very good too. He's very big guy, strong guy. He used to fight like 170. Now he maybe changed his weight division, maybe 185. But he's like an animal. He's punch so like a heavy. Also, I have like a good friend, coach friend. He's from Kings MMA too, but he's already retired. Yeah, his name Johnny Mercury. Yeah, so we spar him too, like every Saturday, bro. He have like a so good like experience in kickboxing. He hit so hard, bro. Yeah, it's good.
It's good to have hard hitters.
Yeah, and I spar with long time ago I sparred like a lot with Sean Strickland. Yeah, this guy like a never stop. He's just a go straight, bam, 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 bam. He's always attack you. You know, it's hard to how to say. It's hard to do something because he always punch you everywhere, like bam, 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 bam. And then he have like also heavy hands. You know.
It's like Nick Diaz,
Yeah,
50% punches, but constantly in your face.
all the time. Yeah, he touch you, touch you, touch you. Yeah, but Sean not the same like a Nick. Sean punch more harder, I believe, you know, more
Yeah,
harder.
a lot bigger too.
Yeah, and then he's big. Yeah, he's huge guy.
I can you believe he used to make 170?
When he was young, he wasn't like big like that. Now he's big because he's get older, you know.
Yeah.
That's why. But when he was young, he was skinny guy.
Do you think you'll ever move up, or is 170 your weight class?
170 is my weight class, you know. Like I feel on this division very good, you know. So I don't want to move now. And then
Yeah.
it's hard to say something for future because now we need to win like all these fights in my division first.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
Um,
will see. Maybe.
I think you're right. At this point, focus on 170.
Yeah,
In the future, who knows?
yeah. Who knows? Yeah, maybe maybe I change my mind. You know,
Yeah. Last question. D Pity asks, do you have a favorite fight of all time?
my favorite fight.
Yes. It could be yours, it could be watching somebody, just any favorite fight.
Ooh, bro, now it's so many fights like I see every day, so many promotions, so many like a league. So it's hard to find like a some best fight at the ever. You know. I don't know. Maybe like I'm I'm I watch the Russian promotion ACA. There it's bro. There it's like a all fights, all like a crazy fights, very good fights. You know, I like watch these fights. You know, like but maybe my favorite fight. It's I used to like a Dan Henderson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat the what his name Michael
Michael.
Bisping. So that was like amazing fight. You know, the Henderson was like boom, hit the so hard. Wow, bro, it's crazy. Also, I love Fedor's fights. Fedor Emelianenko. So he used to beast. You know, he used to beast. He knocked the people out like so easy, so hard. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah,
The GOAT, the last emperor.
he's my like. Be honest with you, he's my like um how to say favorite fighter. You know, favorite fighter. I like him so much. You know, maybe that's why I start to do my MMA career because I saw his fights in what's his name, the Pride,
Yep.
bro. That was sick. You know.
It's
So,
always unfortunate that he never fought in the UFC. We got
yeah,
him in Strike Force, but never actually in the UFC.
never, yeah, but if he's like a, I mean, in his best, like best, what's name, the best shape,
Yeah.
I believe he gonna smash to everyone in UFC.
In his prime, possibly.
Yeah, in his prime, yeah,
And he did it all at 230 pounds and not muscly.
yeah, not muscling, yeah, no, no muscles, no nothing, yeah, and looks like a not fighter, you know, but
Yeah.
bro, he hit so hard, he punched like a so heavy.
how do you think Fedor versus John Jones at heavyweight would look like?
Is further prime time?
Prime Fedor. I
Prime.
I want to say Prime John, but Prime John was at 205, so that is tough to say.
Yeah. I believe Fedor gonna win
Yeah.
on prime time. Yeah, Fedor gonna smash him. Yeah, so because Fedor have everything: wrestling, jiu-jitsu, good like a submissions, and very good like a boxing. Very good boxing and heavy hands. If they touch you, what like just like a little touch, it will be knockout. Because he punched so hard.
Yep. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. I just want to give you the opportunity to let anybody know where they can find you, find your Instagram, anything that you want to promote. Just go ahead and do that now.
Yeah, hi guys. One more time. So, you can like follow me in Instagram. My Instagram it's Veretennikov Nikolay. So official. Yeah. Thank you for everything and thank you for support. Thank you for interview, brother. So
Absolutely.
I believe we see you like next time after my fight. Maybe we'll talk again.
Of course. Anytime you want to come on, we'll have you on. Um, Nikolay has a fight coming up February 15th at UFC Fight Night 251. Make sure to tune into that. It's going to be a great fight. Thanks for coming on, brother. It's great to speak with you.
Thank
If I ever come down to California, I'll hit you up. Hopefully, we can get a roll in or something. Well, I'd love to meet you.
you. Yes, sir. All right, brother. Nice to meet you and have a
Absolutely.
good day.
Yep. Take care, brother. Nice to meet you.
You too. Bye bye.